hide behind the tree.
Hey, Jack!
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Hey, Jack!
Oh no, Olivia. Hi. How are you, Olivia?
I'm at the stadium. I'm at the stadium.
Elliott turned 4 in 2019, and at that age, boys, well, Elliott at least, was obsessed with monster trucks. So Monster Jam came to the link in April of 2019. We took him to the link, but no strollers were allowed, and there was like a lot of walking. So we had a great time, but the next day, Elliott started complaining about his legs hurting. And we thought, well, he's not used to walking around without a stroller. He's not used to, maybe he bumped his leg on a chair. Like, we didn't know what happened. So we let him rest for a couple days. The pain just kind of got worse. And within a week, we took him to urgent care, and they took x-rays of his leg, and they said, we see some swelling, but just treat him with some regular ibuprofen. The pain went away, but then about another week or two later, the pain came back. By that time, Elliott's younger sister was 4 months old, and his leg was hurting again. We snuck him into a 4-month-old well visit with his sister, and the doctor at that time saw that there was swelling in his right thigh. We had him scheduled for an orthopedics visit and to get lab work, but by that weekend, his pain was so bad that he couldn't weight bear anymore, and he was literally crawling. So to go from this super active, hyper, jumping around, really happy kid to a kid who was crying and couldn't walk, it was really disturbing. So I took him to Children's Hospital Philadelphia emergency room on a Sunday afternoon. About an hour or two later, after x-rays were done, the resident or the fellow came in and said that they wanted to keep him for additional testing because they thought he had either had a bone infection or he had cancer. That day led to 10 days at Children's Hospital where he underwent various MRIs and studies. And unfortunately, by the end of that first week, he was diagnosed with cancer. He had to get, you were, right?
Yeah.
And then he had to get a port put in, and then he had to start with chemotherapy, lumbar punctures, and just a lot of treatment. The first 7-8 months were the hardest. They call that the frontline therapy. A lot of chemo, a lot of lumbar punctures, a lot of testing, a lot of IVs, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes he felt sick.
Yeah.
He lost his hair a couple times. And he got down to about high 20s, 30 pounds for a 4 to 5 and 6-year-old. Fortunately, he finished his 1-year anniversary of no more chemos coming up in October. And we hope that in 4 more years, we can call him a survivor.
What a surprise. Are you ready to golf?
Yes.
Yeah? You guys ready?
We're doing blue.
You're doing blue? I think I'll do blue too.
Thank you.
Whoa! Oh no!
Last year, before Elliott finished treatment, we were contacted by Sharon from Kisses for Kyle, who said the union is doing this childhood cancer awareness game, and she wanted to select Elliott as one of the Fearless 43. We had never been to the Sub or Subaru Park, and we had an amazing experience. Elliott got this really cute PJs, and we got to watch the union for the first time, and it was an amazing experience. Little did we know that there was a player by the name of Jack Elliott, and his last name is spelled just like my Elliott, with 2 L's and 2 T's.
We met last year with the Fearless 43, and Elliott was one of them, and we took a picture together. We met there.
We had Jack kind of put his back to us. He had his name Elliott, and then my Elliott was there, and we took this picture. Fast forward about 6 months later, so the beginning of this year, again, Sharon from Kisses for Kyle through Subaru Cares gave us tickets to field seats in probably the coldest game ever. I think it was 10 degrees outside when we went to that game. And then we had this amazing experience going to the Tunnel Club, and at that time we had printed out a picture. We asked Jack to sign it, and Elliott gave a 4x6 to Jack as kind of like a special thank you and a commemorative piece of that moment.
Eventually we did a jersey swap together.
Of course I am. You want this one? Sweaty, smelly one? Match one?
What? Oh my God. Elliott, what do you say? Oh my God.
So he's wearing my Elliott jersey, obviously his name. It's all the way down to his knees, which is super cute, but
I kind of tagged him on all these things in social media, and Jack, amazingly, surprisingly, we're still amazingly humbled by it, but Jack actually reached out to us, and it's kind of been this experience ever since then. Who are you waiting for? Jack Elliott?
Olivia, high five.
Let's
Yes.
do the bridge. Let's
You wanna
do
pick
the
it out?
bridge. It's a miniature
Get through the
version
stairs.
of the bridge. That's my ball.
Oh!
Wait,
Oh!
what happened?
Hole in one!
No, I did it!
Hey, let's go and see.
Wait, did I do it? Did I do it? I did it? Did I do it?
You have to hold up the ball to the camera and show them the hole in one ball. He's a great kid and that I've learned a lot from. He's been through a lot, and he's just amazing, and he's so full of life. He's so full of joy. He's always just beaming to see me, and it's great. And I love seeing him and his sister Olivia. They put a smile on my face every time they come to the games and I get to see them.
You know, it's probably one of the most amazing things that I've actually had to experience even in my life and for his life. And it reminds me of like when a husband sees a wife like from the airport from a long trip, and you see like, you know, the kids running up to the dad or something like that. It's literally, I'm sorry, every time that every time that the kids see Jack, it's literally beeline to Jack, hugging, arms wide open, and then Jack's also got his arms wide open, and it's literally the sweetest thing that I've ever seen. And again, Jack is amazing, and everyone at the union, from front office to even the security guards to everyone, literally has been amazing to both of the kids, and has like, they've all watched this relationship grow, and it's amazing, again. I'm sorry.
Having a person to look up to and someone to let him know that there's so much love around him, and that I can just tell how much it means to him, and it means a whole lot to me. It means so much to me to be able to help him feel like that and have that joy to come out so happy and joyful, and you know, it's just incredible. It's just a great family, amazing people, and obviously Elliott is an amazing kid, and just brings joy to everyone, I think.